Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all having a good day as always. Alright, so listen, today is indubitably Weird Wednesday. Okay, so today's Weird Wednesday is actually pretty weird, okay? So I actually went over to our Discord, right? And I was like, yo, send me some things that we could do. And I didn't really, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I went through the Weird Wednesday section and it was kind of basura. It was trash. Like, I wasn't feeling it, you feel me? So I was like, nah, I'm good. We're not reacting to none of this. Now, however, instead, you know what we're doing? We are actually going to be... Was that a voice? Was that a voice crack? Yes, that was. I had this very smart idea, right? Okay, so death row. For those who don't know what death row is, basically, you commit a crime. Depending on how severe it is, the judge is going to give you a death sentence. Now, there are people that have actually went on death row and died. Now, when you go on death row, you are given a chance to eat whatever you want for your last meals. Like, yo, hey, goodbye. They're packing you up in a sweet way. Actually, probably the sweetest way you could die. Sometimes they inject you with some chemicals that kill you, or sometimes they put you in a gas chair, a gas room, electric chair, I don't know. But anyways, when you get this meal, you get anything you want. And today we're gonna be looking at what people did as a crime and what they ate for their last meal and what were their last words. Now, first one is Victor Harry Feguer. In 1960, Victor Harry Feguer, a drifter from Michigan, arrived in Dubuque, Iowa. I hope I said that right. Iowa. Upon arriving there, he rented a room and began calling doctors from the Yellow Pages. Dr. Edward Bartles answered his call, and Feguer claimed that a woman needed help. When Dr. Bartles arrived, Victor shot him in the head. Dude, like, this dude just said, you know what? I'm about to call a random doctor up and shoot him in his head because I feel like it, right? Boom. Calls a doctor. Doctor walks in. Pow. Booms him in his head, right? A few days later, the doctor's body was found in cornfield, and Feguer was arrested while trying to sell the victim's car. So, let me get this right. Called the doctor, boomed at him, right? And then he stole his car and tried to sell it. Okay, whatever. He was charged with kidnap, murder, and sentenced to death. Feguer was 28 years old when he was executed by hanging on March 1963. So they wrapped him up, right? Victor Harry Feguer's last meal request was a single olive with the pit left in.
What is that?
After the execution, the pit was found in his suit pocket. It is believed that Feguer wanted to be buried. What's up? Buried, same thing. With the pit, so an olive tree, which a symbol of peace, would grow from his grave. Okay, so he committed this crime in 1960. 3 years later, they executed him, and this was literally his last meal. They took a picture of it. Look at it. Bing. That's his last meal, and this is him right here. Damn, I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy. To set the vibe even more, because this is gonna be very weird. This is a very, very, very weird video. It's gonna be very weird. So hang on tight. Let's go ahead and light a candle up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shall we? Nothing like a symbol of peace, shall I say. A candle always sets the theme and the vibe. Anyways, shall we continue with? Also, before we get into it, listen, I know y'all see my upload schedule. We've been going crazy, all right? That's a fact. Sometimes I daily upload. Sometimes I double upload. If I miss a day, I come back with 2 videos in one day. Why? Because I'm crazy like that. Listen, I ain't doing all this for free, you feel me? I gotta hit that like button. You heard? You think I'm about to sit here up here with no likes? Huh? You could do that to your other YouTubers, but not around here. I'm playing, yo. I'm playing. Hey, but for real, like the video. Also, subscribe if you guys are new around here. I know there's a lot of you guys are new. So if you guys enjoy my content, my energy, my vibe, you feel me? Subscribe. Anyways, the next one is Thomas J. Grasso. Thomas J. Grasso was 32 years old when he was executed by lethal injection at Oklahoma State Penitentiary on March 20th, 1955. Grasso's execution was a punishment for the 2 lives that he had taken. Well deserved. What did I say? His first victim was 87-year-old Hilda Johnson, whom he strangled using her Christmas tree lights on December 24th of 1990. God damn. A day before Christmas, this dude executed an old grandma with her own Christmas lights. What? Okay. The woman lost her life for $12 and a television. Wow. Wow. I'm sorry. This is my first time reading these, by the way. So I'm reading them with y'all. And a television. 6 months later, Grasso killed 80.
Down. Hell,
See, I hate doing these videos because I can't read. 6 months later, Grasso killed 81-year-old Leslie Holt and stole his social security check. He confessed to both crimes when he was arrested by New York detectives who were investigating the murder of his second victim. Grasso's massive last meal consisted of 2 dozen mussels, 2 dozen clams, a half a dozen of spare ribs, a double cheeseburger from Burger King, 2 strawberry milkshakes, half a pumpkin pie, strawberries, and a can of SpaghettiOs with meatballs. He got everything. God damn, he said, yo, listen, I'm going out with my tummy full, you heard? Nah, listen, that's actually crazy. This dude said, yo, I'm getting everything I ever wanted. He got everything he asked for, but the prison cooked used spaghetti instead of SpaghettiOs. Damn. I ain't gonna lie. They set him up. This is him. They don't have a picture of his last meal because I ain't gonna lie. All this is, they're like, bro, what even is it? Is it even picture worthy for the Instagram? They didn't even take it. This is him though. I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of messed up. All right, the third one, James Edward Smith, on March 7th. 1983. Hold on, I'm gonna bring this mic closer so that way y'all get this quality in this ASMR and this AMSR. Sorry, it's not ASMR, it's AMSR. Apricatical masculine sophilistic rectupilistic voice. I made that up. On March 7th, 1983, James Edward Smith shot and killed the Larry Dawn Rojas while robbing the Union Life Insurance Company. Smith was convicted of capital murder and was sentenced to death by lethal injection. Smith's mother, Alexine Hamilton, defended her son, insisting that he was brainwashed from practicing black magic and voodooism. Prior to his arrest, Smith claimed that he took part in his 6 ritual killings where he sacrificed and beheaded and threw off a bridge a 1-year-old child. Bro, you are evil. You are, some of this stuff is just crucifying. How could you have the guts to do that? For his last meal, Smith requested dirt, which I'm sorry if that sounded racist. He requested dirt, which is associated with voodoo rituals. He wanted to use it to mark his body so that his soul would move on and not stay on earth as a ghost. Smith's request was not granted on June 25th, 1990. He received yogurt as his last meal. They said, bro, screw the constitutional rights. You not getting any of that, sucker. The freak you thought this was, mother trucker. James Smith was executed on June 26, 1990 in Huntsville. Before he died, Smith warned the officials that his ghost will haunt the prison for 300 years. Yeah. Speaking of ghosts, let's move on, shall we? Dirt. Like, this is the dirt he wanted. This is him. I ain't gonna lie. New up in there, this guy, so what? Hold on, where my lighter at? I can't finish the lit. I can't finish it. He'd still be alive if his dumb ass didn't do any of that. We smoking on who? We smoking on him. James Smith, you are. Yes, sir. Let me stop. David Leon Woods. Okay, so this is the 4th one, I believe. David Leon Woods spent an unbelievable 22 years on death row before being executed by lethal injection in Indiana on May 4th, 2007. So this was pretty recent. I was 7 years old. Some of you guys were still in your little wombs. Some of you are probably older than me, and that's okay. I don't know why I'm just ranting. Prior to his arrest and conviction, Woods and his 2 friends went to the home of Juan Palencia, intending to steal his television. They rang the doorbell of Palencia's apartment, and when the man opened the door, Woods started stabbing him. They stole the TV and left the man to die. But it was Woods who called the police the very next morning, claiming that he found the victim's body when he wanted to use his phone. While Woods was questioned by the police, his mother arrived and said that she thought her son was responsible for the murder. The police searched their house and found a bloodstained towel and a knife sheath. Woods was taken into the police station where he broke down and confessed everything. Damn, bro, how you gonna commit a crime and fold like that? Now, me personally, I would never let that happen to me. Anyways, I'm being dead ass. Like, if I committed a crime, why would I fold? Like, bro, are you stupid? I'm being serious. Like, how you about to commit a crime and just start crying and folding? I mean, I'm glad they did. They caught him. He's right here. Look at him, packed up and everything. But he spent literally 22 years on death row. Damn, that's crazy. 22 years. Imagine you just sitting here waiting 22 years of your life. You're like, damn, they finna pack me up one day. 22 years. I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy. 22 years later, David Woods was granted his last meal before execution. He chose to have pizza and a birthday cake with his family. His final words were, "I want Juan's family to know I am truly sorry and I do have remorse." His birthday was 3 months after his execution. Listen, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. You do the crime, you do the time. In this case, you didn't even get to do the time. Actually, you did the time and you got what he got, literally. So this next one is actually kind of interesting because it's a girl, okay? Aileen Wuornos, that's a weird name, was an American serial killer and a prostitute who operated in Florida between 1989 and 1990. She shot and killed 7 men, even though Wuornos claimed that she was assaulted by the men and that she acted in self-defense. She was sentenced to death. First of all, you out here selling your body. Don't even like... Yeah, you're right. Your body, your choice. But I ain't gonna lie, you a treesh. Anyways, during her stay in prison, Wuornos did several interviews in which her damaged mental state... Okay, wait. Let me run that back.
Bring it back.
During her stay in prison, Wuornos did several interviews in which her damaged mental state and delusional behavior were apparent. Aileen claimed that she was abused and used. Clearly, damn, like, you was a prostitute. Of course you abused and used. Are you crazy? Anyways, she claimed that she was abused. No kidding. You can't claim that. You are that. The freak. Where did I leave off? She was a young girl and that she hated them. She scored a 32 out of 40 on the psychopathy checklist, where a diagnosis of a psychopathy is everything. I'm sorry, I can't read today. Where a diagnosis of psychopathy. Can we just move on? Next paragraph. Wuornos spent 10 years on death row and she was executed on October 9, 2002 by lethal injection. Her last meal was a cup of coffee and her last words were, "Yes, I would just like to say I'm sailing with the Rock and I'll be back like Independence Day with Jesus, June 6th, like the movie, big mothership and all. I'll be back. No, you're not. It's been actually June 6th was a couple months ago. Anyways, where you at though? I'll wait next year. You still not gonna be here because you right below. Everybody stomp on her. Let me stop. Sorry. Why am I getting so... She killed 7 men. Alright? Like, seven of us boys. All we was trying to do was get some meow meow. She said, pow, pow, pow. She shot him. 7 of us. Like, I get it. But I don't at the same time. No, I don't actually. I don't know what I'm saying. In 2003, only a year after Aileen's execution, a movie about her and crimes was made. The film titled Monster. One Charlie and... what? Charlize Theron. I'm sorry. Maybe I feel like they just be making up names. Like that ass. Who names their child Charlize Theron? I'm sorry. This is her right here. And that's it. Cup of coffee. Crackhead. Literally just crackhead energy. Crackhead vibes. Serial killer. Okay, the next one that we're going to be looking at is Philip Ray Workman. Philip Ray Workman was 28 years old when he shot and killed police officer Ronald Oliver while robbing a Wendy's restaurant in Memphis. On August 5th, 1981, shortly after he was arrested, Workman was sentenced to death by lethal injection. He was a cocaine addict and left a wife and an 8-year-old daughter behind. So Memphis, I'm not gonna lie, Memphis is way, way worse than it was back then. But anyways, this was in 1981. Damn. Crack addict, murder, well deserved. In a last attempt to save his soul, Workman asked for a vegetarian pizza to be given to the homeless as his last meal, but the prison officials denied his request, and Workman refused to eat anything. However, on May 9th, 2007, the day of his execution, which was actually pretty recent, homeless shelters in Tennessee received vegetarian pizzas from all over the country. Okay, so at least, you know what, he's like, hey, listen, I want my food that you're about to give me because I'm about to die, go to a homeless shelter. You know what? Respect. For that, I really do applaud you and respect you. Seems like he was just robbing a store. He needed money. He had a kid, crack addict. Boom. Needed money for crack, cocaine. And just let off a few shots. Didn't expect to kill nobody. That's at this. All right. Still insisting that he was innocent. Workman's last words were, I apologize for your loss and pain, but I didn't kill those people. Wait, kill those people? Huh? Wait, kill those people? What people? You only killed one person. It was a cop. Damn. Did you commit other crimes that we need to know about? God damn. But I didn't kill those people. Hopefully we will all learn something about ourselves and each other, and we will learn to stop the cycle of hate and vengeance and come to value with what is really going on in this world. I forgive everyone for this process, which seems to be wrong. I'm not gonna lie. You just said a whole lot of nothing. So this is him right here. But bless you, bro. Actually, I'm not even gonna bless you. What the hell? You killed like an innocent cop. I kind of respect that though. Like that to me, he kind of already earned a little bit of respect. Like maybe he didn't mean it. You know, he took a life, but it still shows to me that maybe he does actually still have a little remorse in him and a little bit of, how you say it, heart. To have your last meal go to somebody else that actually needs it is like, I don't know. I don't know. This is just my thoughts. Anyways, the next one that we're going to be looking at is Ronnie Lee Gardner. Ronnie Lee Gardner was executed by a firing squad on June 18th, 2010. Wow, I thought the firing squad was abolished. I thought they no longer just had you tied up like this. This was 12 years ago. Dude was tied up. And they just went boom, boom, crow, crow, bow, bow, ching, ching. Right? He was executed by a firing squad on June 18th, 2010 in Utah. Gardner received a death penalty for the murder of two men. His first murder was in October of 1984 when he killed Melvin John Otterson during a robbery in Salt Lake City. And the second one took place in 1985 of April in a court when he shot an attorney, Michael Berto, while trying to escape. Alright, so dude deserved it. Gardner's last meal was quite extravagant and consisted of steak, lobster tail, apple pie, vanilla ice cream, and 7-Up. But even more surprising was that his request to watch The Lord of the Rings from trilogy while eating the meal was granted. The fact that they even offer this type of stuff, like, yo, bro, alright, you did all these crimes, but before we pack you up, enjoy your last day. Me personally, I just throw him in that cage. Boom, boom, bow, bow, kring, kring, grow, grow. You feel me? Go crazy. I'm sorry. Too much going noises. I'm sorry. After his brother's death, Randy Gardner became an opponent of the death penalty would wear Ronnie's prison jumpsuit to anti-death penalty demonstrations. Listen, this is going to sound crazy, right? I was talking about this earlier, like a couple weeks ago. I believe my opinion on the death penalty is pretty justified. Okay, if you take somebody's life, depending on how you did it, or depending on if it was like intentional or not, first degree, second degree, or third degree, I feel like you should get the same treatment. If somebody goes in, school shoots it up, right? God forbid, you know, I feel like they should come out with a penalty. And I know this is against the human race, but torture should be something. Dead ass. Like, if you do something crazy, they should be justified with torture. Literally. This is the only way you will stop people from committing crimes, if they know they have such a severe punishment waiting for them. You feel me? Like, that's just how I feel. Like, if you want people to stop committing crimes, you gotta make these punishments harder, bro. This whole death penalty, injection, firing squad, bro, they gonna get packed up regardless, but you might as well do it in fashion. Alright? That's just how I feel. I feel like the death penalty is boom. Good. I like it. Okay. We'll do a couple more. This next one is Ray Rector. In 1981, Ray Rector killed a man in a restaurant and agreed to surrender to the police. But as the negotiations were finalized, Rector changed his mind and shot a police officer, Robert Manhattan, in the back. He then shot himself in the head, which ended in a lobotomy. After his recovery, Rector was sentenced to death by lethal injection. So he tried to boom at himself and he failed. His last meal requested was steak, fried chicken, cherry Kool-Aid, and a pecan pie. On the day of his execution, Rector left the pecan pie on the side and told the officers that he was saving it for later. Ray Rector was executed on January 24th, 1992, and then Arkansas's Governor Bill Clinton was one of the people who oversaw it. Okay, so the governor literally came and watched it happen. I ain't gonna lie, as sad as this sounds, I've actually done this in my GTA videos on the main channel. Like, I pretend to surrender and then boom at the cops in GTA. Don't get it twisted. Okay, relax there, simmer down. I did this in GTA. All right, just a damn thing. I don't even know why I'd mention it. I'm sorry. Condolences to that officer though. I'm sorry. All right, so this is actually the last one. Lawrence Russell Brewer. Okay, Lawrence Russell Brewer was a white supremacist who already served time before being incarcerated again for violating his parole. Upon his return to prison, Brewer joined a white supremacist gang on June 7th of 1998. Brewer and two other gang members, John William King and Sean Allen Berry, tied African-American James Beard behind a pickup truck and dragged him for 3 miles until his head and right arm were... Oh my God. Damn. Now that's actually sad. Brewer showed no remorse for the monstrous act and was executed by lethal injection on September 21st of 2011. Good. That's what I'm saying, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, as messed up and as twisted as this sounds, if you do something terrible, like, he should deserve the same treatment. What at everything. He should deserve the same treatment. Like, if he did that to that man, they should literally tie him up to a pickup truck and do the same thing. Maybe even have 2 pickup trucks split in his, but I don't know, bro. Like, get crazy with it. He got crazy, you get crazy with it too. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all expect people not to commit crimes, but the punishments are still the same from 19 or 1800 centuries. Like, things have changed. They didn't have pickup trucks. They didn't have big ass knockers with big ass switch clips on them either. Like, I don't know. If you want things to change, you have to change it. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry. It just gives me tight. Like, this happened recently too. Brewer's last meal was requested. It was a feast consisting of 2 chicken fried steaks, 3 fajitas, a triple meat bacon cheeseburger, a pound of barbecue, a meat lover's pizza, a bowl of fried okra, a pint of ice cream, and peanut butter fudge with nuts. However, when Brewer got the meal, he refused to eat of it, claiming he was not hungry. The act angered the prison officials, as much say that he ended the 87-year tradition of the last meals in Texas. It angered the prison officials because they kind of, I don't know, that's a lot of food. And this is him. Such an evil person, bro. How, like, look how he is. Like, how could you think about doing that to another human being because of their skin color? You crazy, bro. I'm telling you, some of these people deserve way far more punishments than lethal injection. I'm telling you, they gotta light them up with sun, bro. Like, take it back to the 1700s. I promise you, bro. Anyways, that is gonna go ahead and wrap it up for today's Weird Wednesday. Thank you guys all so much for watching. It was a little bit of a weird one. I'm not gonna lie. It was a little weird. No, damn. Sorry, that candle. Normally we do like reactions, or you know, I get y'all have to submit things, and then sometimes I get to like pick the ideas as well. And I think this one was actually pretty cool. Thank you guys all so much for watching, though. A little bit out of it, because I'm not gonna lie, that last story kind of messed me up and messed up my vibe and my thought and my train. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I love y'all. Take care of yourselves. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, by the way. Subscribe if you guys are new around here. And with that being said, I love y'all. Take care of yourselves. All right. Take care of yourselves, and I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. All right. Love y'all. Take care. Goodbye.